On three.
Come on, number
1, 2, 3.
Man, this is a celebration, man. You'd be surprised at the guys we got in here today, man. I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves because it's just what's necessary. We'll start from here. This is Mac Mall, man. Tell them who you are, Mac.
Oh man.
I done put him on the spot.
Yeah, you put me on the spot, man. He just told you who I am. That's who I am, man.
That's enough of him.
Yeah.
Next to me.
My name is Landon Price. They call me the old man, Gigolo.
Yes, sir.
John Mike, JM. What's up, fella?
Man, listen, we done all done a substantial amount of time, and I feel, me personally, I feel like it's a whole treasure trough of information that's gonna be able to transpire in this room, man. We're gonna give it to the kids. We're gonna do the best we can to make sure these people know what not to do. Prison has been hectic for us. Every single one of us has been in, and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go around. Everybody gonna tell their story, what they done been through, and we'll go from there, man. Well, ain't no rules. You can start them off.
You keep doing that to me. What happened to you?
It's cool. Gigolo, you go then.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm the oldest of the crew right here. Let me take this off to show respect and honor, man.
Yes, sir.
We all got a way of being real with what we see is real to us. For me, I believe in God. Now, you can come the way you want to. You can serve him the way you want to. I ain't got no knock with that.
Yeah.
So I'm just asking you, don't knock me for trusting and believing him the way I do. And with all that pushed to the side, we got opinions. Here's my opinion of life. I'm 63, I'll be 64 in April. Man, I spent 36 and a half years of my life in and out of prison. And for 6 years, 6 times I went to prison. Not 1, 2, 3, 6.
6.
I never stayed out longer than 18 months. I stayed out 30 days, I stayed out 90 days, I stayed out a year, I stayed out 14 months, I stayed out 18 months, I stayed out 1 day.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
all through that process, I was trying to find myself. I was trying to find out who I was as a person, as a man, where I come from, what life really is. I was trying to find out, man, it's more to this than this everyday run of the mill. And in my learning, I found out that when I went to prison, I had matured, I had grown, I had learned another side of life. And I thought that I was faster than everybody because I had been in the service and went around the world and seen shit and done shit I couldn't even talk about. But prison made me grow up.
Yes, sir.
Because I was dealing with people that I couldn't get away from. I had to learn personalities and characteristics and pitfalls and things that would trigger me and wouldn't trigger me. And so in my learning in prison, I realized, man, everybody needs a chance. Everybody deserves a second chance.
Yeah.
I can recall right now, remembering when I meet the fellas today, that guys would be willing to give up an arm and a leg just to be free. Just out here wearing decent clothes that ain't a uniform, eating whatever you want to eat, you know what I mean? Driving nice cars, you know, the people looking at you, you feel like you are part of society.
Not just helping.
And
Instead of taking.
man.
Helping these days.
And it touched me that I seen a lot of people that I came up with, man, and I always say it could have been me. Man, they strung out, they homeless, they messed around. I look bad, I'm 63. Man, they messed around and it hurt me.
Yeah.
But it also pushed me. I kept saying to myself, man, I ain't gonna never be like that. I ain't with that. So I made myself get out and work. I used to be the fly guy. I used to have all the girls, all the money. I had everybody paying me for protection. I was a good guy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I didn't do it in the streets. I took it across the country. I took it to prison. I didn't sell dope. I sold protection.
Yeah.
And it got me in a whole lot of situations to be a person who could lead.
Yeah.
But lead the right way. My ambition was to, I don't know, enjoy life, have fun. I never had a serious topic. But as life went by and the years dwindled by and I got older and older, I couldn't do the shit I used to do. I couldn't jump, I couldn't run, I couldn't stop and think. I said, man, this ain't how I want to end my life. So I got on my knees, man, just me and God. I ain't go to nobody's church, nobody's mosque or nothing, just me and God.
Yeah.
You know, I got 100. God got 100 with me. So I've been home 8 years, man.
What did he say when he got 100?
He said, man, quit trying to be everybody's hero. Quit trying to save everybody. You can't save yourself.
Yeah.
If you're going to do something righteous.
Yeah.
In all the scriptures it says, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and then everything be added unto you.
Amen.
I ain't want to be no lonely nigga. I'm going to be 100. I got a fine wife. I got the queen. They call her a lot of love. Cause that's what she is, man. She's
A lot of love.
man, a lot of love. Miss a lot of love. Because that's what she exuberates when she. I use that word because it's like it's a glow.
Yeah.
When she come in the room, it ain't that she grab your attention. She demand it because she's coming in love. She might argue, baby. How can
like to meet her.
You gonna get them? You don't have to. You gonna meet her, man.
Yes, sir.
And
I need love.
and she got a way of guiding you. Like I got this habit of, I've been locked up so long, man. You can't tell me what to do. You know who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
My little superficial ego, and I go in the parking lots. I parking where the handicapped people be at. Man, fuck y'all. I'm handicapped.
Yeah.
Sometimes mentally, sometimes physically. And I'm like, she's like, she would argue. She would start a fight. Why you doing it? You ain't handicapped. You a senior citizen. And I'd be like, if you don't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But I can't say it because I love her.
Right.
I can't be as aggressive as I am
You
with
say
the
it
rest
'cause
of the
she's
world.
right. Whether you love her or not, you
I
can't
love
say
her,
because she's right.
But it took me a minute to understand that, Jetty.
Yes.
It took me a minute to stop and say, damn, man, this is the law. This is right. It's a man-made law, but it's right. It's to help and to protect the people. Man, you wrong. You a habitual crime breaker, criminal. You can't stop because you feel like the world owes you because the way they've done us and our people. You feel like they owe you the way they've done you specifically in your cases, how you was prosecuted for some property and some money, and they gave you all this time. And how you had to fight your way through the ranks just to stay a man, to be human.
Yes, sir.
And then get caught in nobody's courts or organizations or whatever, and still come out and be able to be used by God. So I'm like, she's my blessing. Sometimes it hurt. In order to have something, you got to fight for it. So my marriage is so upheld and held by God that I don't argue with her because I know she's right.
So your message is what?
My message is that, man, I asked for this. And God gave it to me. I asked for this. I don't want to be, I have a great granddaughter, man. She's my world, man. I'll break my neck to get out here and get a job, catch the bus, cut some grass, clean the toilet.
Yes, sir. And everything.
Because I need for life to be better for her than it was for me. Now, using her as the example, I see the rest of the people before, the other young kids, the young teenagers. Young teenagers shot up my house, man.
Yeah.
On some gang initiation. They killed Killer Cali.
Yeah.
Same little crew. They ain't around no more. But this life, you gotta deal with it. I don't never want to be in that situation again. I don't ever want to be a part of that. But that's life. You can't get it past it.
So you tell the kids what?
You have to have some kind of understanding and discipline in your life. There has to be somebody that you have to look up to, somebody that you have to respect as a role model or whatever to help guide you. Because I'm learning, like, I'm seeing just like these young people, man, how you gonna tell me something? I'm 15, man, I'm 14, man, my daddy don't do nothing.
Yeah.
Anybody done enough for me? Man, we homeless, I'm getting it. I'm the man there, man, I don't need your guidance. But you going straight to hell, man. It don't last 1 minute. You either jealousy gonna get you, haters gonna get you, the po-po gonna get you, or them people in your family gonna get you. A brother or cousin might be jealous of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's out there. You can't beat all the pitfalls. You're gonna beat some, you can't beat all.
Okay.
And if you got somebody that's gonna guide you and teach you right, show you right, it's out here in your face. Look at how they treating us as opposed to the other citizens of America. We still going through it. We consider the uneducated, the poor, and the underlying. If you're black, if you're white, and you ain't got a whole lot of money in America, man, you ain't nothing.
It's a class war these days.
It's a class war, and they think it's a color war. It ain't about color. Look at all the immigrants, man. They don't care about what color you are.
Yeah.
Some of them looks Caucasian like bra. Some of them look as dark as you and me. And they say, man, if you speak that language, I'll holler at you. But it goes deeper than that. And what people don't know, that's a hell of a thing to snatch kids out of a school, out of the church. They scared to go home. The workers don't work no more. But still, you out here. You got to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we voted for whoever, but this is what's happening. And when you leave prison, you come right out here in this shit. And you got to make a choice, man. Am I going to go back to my hustle? Am I going to do whatever? Am I going to make this choice? Sometimes you gotta bite your tongue. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice. I done been in positions where I felt like less than a man because I let a motherfucker talk back to me. Talk slick to my wife. I still don't sleep good at night. This happened a year ago. I'm gonna show you how God worked. About 2 months later, I run into him in the same neighborhood, in the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
It's love between us.
Yes, sir.
We family no matter what.
Mhm.
But I don't go telling my business. I don't say nothing. Ain't much love looking at you.
Because you want to protect him.
That's the love and respect. But I had the discipline. I growed up. Instead of me being volatile and out of control, God gave me the patience I prayed for all them years ago. And I thought about it. I was like, man, I ain't never going back to prison. You never put me in a cage. But man, you did something I can't now. My mentality won't allow it.
Did you know about that? Did you know what it transpired when he saw you in that same neighborhood? You never told him.
Because he always had love for me.
So you wanted to protect him.
I'm going to give him that same
fly off.
love. I'm saying this because I'm going to give that same love back. The city of Louisville done showed me so much love.
What do you got to say to him about going back and ask him about that?
How do
he
you feel
went
about
back.
going back?
Mac went back, and I want to know because I know if I go back, it's gonna be the hardest time I ever did.
Yeah.
I went back 6.
I've been gone too long, so for me to go back and get right back into that, it would be claustrophobic for me. I was wondering what happened with Bruck.
Circuit.
Mm-hmm.
When I went back
Yes,
for
sir.
it, well,
What was
And
your
how
mind
was it?
state?
And then how was it?
What was your mind state and then how was it?
How long ago?
And then how was it?
How
I
long
went
ago?
back for 2 years. I went back for 2 years after I did the 10. I was out, I did the 10 flat, and I got out for 10 months.
I know because me, him, and
10
Rollins
months.
hanging.
And I went back
Yeah.
He disappeared.
10
for
months.
2 years, man, for being around the firearm. And it was hard because
Yeah.
It's the life we know.
That's what I want to know. How
that
was
couple
it?
love, and love, and it changed a lot within 1 year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From being out, I'm talking about prison. Like it was different, man. And yeah, it was rough because that little freedom after being gone all them years, and I
And go
wanted
back
out
there
so
with
bad,
them idiots.
and then go right back
It make you
in.
With
think.
them idiots.
It give you time
To lay amongst the
time to
idiots.
think. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Those who don't care no more. It ain't that they gave up, because if they get a shot, they gon' try to do something with it, negative or positive. So they ain't gave up. But for the ones who know, you ain't gonna never.
I called you earlier.
You know what it is, don't you?
I called you earlier.
He called you
Drake.
earlier.
Yeah, I called you earlier.
And,
Yeah.
and the
But,
ones who don't know,
You ain't on there, but
man,
it's
they
just
in for a
on the line.
surprise. They,
Yeah. I tell you, listen, I'm incredibly compassionate to what's going on with people. I'm understanding that people are out there just trying to function and survive in whatever way they can, man. You can't really knock a person for going and doing the things that they do to get money.
Right.
Unless you can give them an alternative to do.
to survive.
You can't do it because people are stuck where they at, man. People know well what they know well.
Yeah.
And people want to stick with what they know well because these are the things that work for them.
Right.
I feed my family by doing the things that I know that work well. I'm not going to rely on feeding my family on any other characteristic that I got except what I know well,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If I know it
Absolutely.
well, I'm going that
Absolutely.
direction. So you can't tell a person to stop
Yeah.
doing what they know well and the things that they know that have worked. These things are battlefield tested.
Sure is.
But here's the catch. What they don't know is that it's not a matter of how smooth you are when you're out in these streets. It don't matter how slick you are and how you navigate. It doesn't apply. See, what matters is the energy that you create. I can be slick as ever. If I'm peddling this and it's causing mayhem in so many different families and communities, the karma has to come back.
You have to come back.
I can't. These are universal laws we talking about here.
Yeah, man, ain't
So
made
as
nothing.
fast as possible, you have to get out from up under that.
That's right.
Just to correct your potential future.
That's right.
Because these things come back to smack you in the behind after you've stopped.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then your daughter's
Right.
hurt in a car crash. You have to be concerned about those
That's right,
things.
That's right.
That's my position on this
That's
shit.
true,
See,
man.
because I
I
can't.
ain't worried about being slick.
Yeah, I'm worried about
It's
getting
energy.
there. It's in the critical moment.
I'm just not slick enough.
But the streets is undefeated.
Hey, just one more time.
The streets don't lose, man.
Yeah.
Now hold up, ladies and
for real,
gentlemen.
for real.
John Michael has spoken.
Listen to
Say it
me.
again.
Listen. Undefeated.
Yeah.
My record is 1,900
Almost
and
them
over.
tried it, ain't we? And man, I tried all kind of crimes.
I got a defeat coming.
You know,
Streets gonna be
and shit,
defeated.
it makes the difference, man. When you don't gotta watch your back, you ain't gotta worry about how your bills are gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? When you really want it,
They work in prison. They go to school in prison.
Yeah.
For a state pay.
yeah.
You wait on the money order and a state pay
whole
when you can
case
get a
of
check
noodles
every
and-
week.
Yeah.
Man, come on, man.
Every
That's real
week.
fast.
So
Every
what? So what then? So what? You say what to them? You say what to society?
I say to society is very simple, man. Ain't no gray area, man. If you out there, I mean for real. If you out there, you got to know its consequences. Whether it's death or that motherfucking chain gang.
Hey, listen, man.
Or that chain gang.
The consequences just got deep.
Yeah.
See, Trump is in conversations
they're
with the
saying.
El Salvadorian president.
Right.
They're going to take most of the illegal immigrants, put them in prisons in El Salvador,
Right.
and for the extra room that we got over here in this country, you can bring your extra violent criminals from America, and we'll set them over here too.
Yeah.
And this is getting ready to take place.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
They just
It's already,
took-
yeah,
right.
people
They just took
already
Guantanamo
discussing.
Bay for
That's some serious
30,000.
shit right
We
there.
want people off the streets. See, people that commit crime are considered to be people that are resistors.
Yeah.
They are the resistance.
They are the resistors
They
people
the
because they don't
revolution.
adhere to the
Right.
law.
Right.
Exactly.
And
Right.
people
Preach,
that
man.
commit crime don't adhere to the law. So in
Preach.
a government size, these are people are resistors. So resistors have to be kept in some corner.
Sure.
Even if we ain't gonna lock them up, we'll at least keep them somewhere confined where we can
yeah.
know exactly where to target that bomb at.
Yeah.
One time to get
When we
there.
on our way,
Yeah.
Take a
knock
look
these
at
people
you.
out first. The rest is gonna lay dormant.
That's right.
See, we
I think that.
Listen,
I
man.
think she's gonna tell us to close the door.
That's deep right there.
these people ain't gonna say nothing. These
Yeah,
people,
that's deep, man.
these people want to have a bullhorn.
Yeah.
They want to hear what we talking about. These
Sure,
people are
sure,
trying
right.
to ease closer
Okay.
because they want to hear this conversation. They ain't trying to shut the
right,
door
right.
and confine us in here.
Okay,
Now they
right.
want to hear this shit
I'm with you.
because people are in trouble,
Yeah.
right?
That's right.
And they need
So
gas.
there's a war against people right here, but there's a war against poor people. And these kids don't even understand what's coming. Here's the most intense thing that Trump did.
You know the
I
sad
was
shit.
Trump
Go ahead.
first for a second.
Mhm.
I backed up off of him because of the culture wars. But the most important thing that he did was pulled us out of WHO,
Yeah.
World Health Organization, right?
Yeah.
And when he pulled us out of that, this is what he said. He said, I don't want y'all to bring any new diseases to this country unless you go through me first, me being the president of the United States, right?
Yeah.
So nobody gets to hear nothing. Nothing that comes upon people stumble across something over in China, again, we won't know about it.
Yeah.
He's concerned about that because he don't want people to be healthy in this country, right? You get people sick, man. I'm not worried about a gun or sword or anything else. I am worried about a germ that I can't see.
Yeah, right.
It's everywhere
That's
that I
right.
can't touch. He pulled us out of that, man. And they already told us that another pandemic is coming.
Mhm.
So what's going on, man? I don't know. I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncertain with the status. America's so polarized right now. I'm uncomfortable with what's going on in the government area.
I would
That's
say,
scary, man.
Very, very fucking
You
uncomfortable.
know, for real.
I would say that
Excuse
we did
my
a lot
language,
of
man.
reading and a lot of living life, and the things we read. Me, I can't tell nobody else how to believe but me. I feel like we're in that generation. It's too many signs. It's the end ain't 10,000 years away. Humanity's downfall ain't 1,000 years away.
Hey,
Things is falling in place, man. But each person has to decide for themselves what he's gonna believe and what he ain't gonna believe. At that moment, you get to make the appropriate choice, the right decision for you and your family.
Yeah.
Those who ain't gonna believe, man, they gonna go their way. But those who gonna fight and believe, you believe you was gonna make parole one day. You believe you was gonna be free one day. I don't care what they said. You believe me when I get out, man. When I get it, man. That's how the world is going to be now. Because I can't pronounce the word oligarchy, whatever it is.
Oligarchy.
Oligarchy.
Oligarchs.
But what it means is exactly a few control the masses.
It's been that way.
And it's going to continue, but it's going to get worse. Because they're going to be specific on who the masses are.
Right.
And like bro just said, if you break the law, you go against their curriculum, you kicked out of school.
Yeah.
You murdered. Look at Gaza.
It's changing, man.
They killing in your face. They faking with these wars. They wiping them out. Trump said they're gonna make the Gaza Strip the next the next Mideast Riviera. He's talking about making it better than Dubai. But in order to do that, you got to get rid of all them people. Look at that war. And it's all over the world. You think it ain't gonna come to America?
Yeah, well,
They
listen.
think it ain't coming our way?
Okay, so let's take it back a little because we spread that far. No, we went to Gaza.
Yeah.
We didn't went to Gaza. Look, bring it back to Louisville. Real quick.
Okay.
Bring it back to Louisville.
Okay.
Let's bring it back.
Bring it back.
And now here's what they doing.
How can we reach them? How can we reach them young
I'm
ones?
gonna tell you.
That's what I
Here's
want.
what I'm
Because we don't have no
We always
place.
got to go
That's
back
what I
there.
want.
We always got to go back there.
That's
Here's
the
Because
whole
we don't have no
purpose.
meeting place. We don't have no place to meet them.
No. The meeting
Let's
place is
talk
your
about
next door neighbor.
Talk
Your
about
next door neighbor's mother ain't always right.
Or your nephew. You
Listen,
start
man,
somewhere.
you
That's
grab.
right.
Here's why we meet them, because that's what we
Right.
got back to.
Right.
You grab the parent
That's right.
and you heal the child through the parent. Here's why I say it, because people don't even understand that generational curses are a factor in our communities. It ain't got nothing to do with the kids sometimes. And then
Preach
the parent don't even,
to
the
me.
parents don't even think that it got anything
Yeah.
to do with them, but they
Preach
don't
to me.
know.
Right,
Preach
right,
to me.
right.
Because I didn't know.
Yeah.
But I
Preach,
got
man.
generational curses. Man, my pops ain't shit.
Yeah.
My moms ain't shit. It's because they was hurt before my moms and my pops was born. It's things that didn't happen. It's generational curses that you got to adhere to, and you got to do some things to get above
That's
and in front of them, right?
Right.
So you deal with the parent, and you go automatically straighten the child out because the most influence on the child is that parent. Everybody's going to the child because I'm gonna tell you why everybody's going to the child later. It's a government thing where they want to strip the influence of the parent away from the kid.
Right.
If you can do that, you can separate a tradition that's transpired and been
Preach.
passed on
Preach,
from
man.
generation to generation.
Hey,
These
man.
people separating the big babies from the parents.
Right.
Mr.
Now,
McKinney.
get the parent again.
Mr.
You know I
McKinney.
ain't gonna let you down.
Man,
That's
Mr.
You know I ain't gonna let you down. That's what's
right.
happening.
That's right.
So go back to the parent.
Yeah. Yeah.
30-70.
Mm-hmm.
30 for the kid, love. I just need
Yeah.
love. They just need love. Just
Yeah.
love on
That's
them.
all they need.
Man, the way you
Yeah.
going ain't really necessarily the way to go. I get it. I see why you kind of gravitated that direction, but heard you was wrong.
Yeah.
And I heard love on you now. Try yourself, but get over it with the parent.
Right. Right.
Get over it with the parent. Man, what's going on, man?
Yeah.
That's
This
right.
baby right here is seeing it this way, and you know it ain't right. It's got to have something to do with you. What are you doing?
Cause
Get
they
over
watching
it with
what
the
you
parents,
do.
man.
Yeah.
They doing what you
Man,
do.
get over it with the parents, man. Put it
Yeah.
back in the household.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's a government thing. They've been pulling people away from their
Yeah.
families and
Right.
separating the two because it's just how they do.
That's how they
Yeah.
destroy
That's just how
you.
they
Yeah.
do, man. So get with the parents. They don't need bikes. The kids need very little conversation. Go to the people that they value most. I
Yeah.
don't want to talk to nobody's kid for real. I want to,
Yeah.
in the absence of their parents.
Right.
But I'm
Well,
rather
it's
talk to the parent.
Because the
Yeah.
parent has the
I'm
most
uncomfortable
authority over
around
the child.
kids. They don't understand my mentality.
Yeah.
I'd rather talk to the daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the
Man,
mom.
what's happening with you, man?
Yeah.
Man, get over there because
That's
I'm saying he
real,
or she needs that. You slacking in that area. And I ain't judgmental about how you slacking in that area. I just have to
Yeah.
point it out to you because these is babies.
That's right, man. Preach, man.
It's got to be important
Preach,
too, man, because we getting the
Yes,
time and meet you
yes.
got to get back to the halfway house,
Yeah.
man. Man, it's love.
What's up, man?
And I love y'all. Smiley, show me your greatness.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
we
Show
gotta
me
get
your
into
greatness.
this.
He said, show me the greatness.
Yeah.
Show me your
There was
greatness.
a couple guys